My son asked, is it normal for teachers to text students at night? He asked me while I was making dinner. Didn't even look up from his worksheet. Mom, is it normal for teachers to text students at night? I put the spatula down. What do you mean? He shrugged. Mrs. Deneva texts me sometimes, just to check on me. She's nice. I asked how long this had been going on. He said a couple months, casual, like it was nothing. I asked to see the messages. He got weird about it, said it wasn't a big deal, said she just cares about her students more than other teachers do. I told him to hand me the phone. He did. I started scrolling. First few messages looked normal. Did you finish the homework? Good job on your test, buddy. But I kept scrolling, and the tone changed. You're my favorite student. You're so mature for your age. I wish I could see you more outside of class. Then I saw one that made me stop breathing. I had a dream about you last night. Is that weird? My hands started shaking. I started from the beginning. Read every single message. First week was homework questions, normal teacher stuff. Second week, she started getting personal. How's everything at home? Do you ever feel like nobody gets you? Third week, she was calling him special, mature, different from other kids. She started telling him about her problems, her ex-husband, her loneliness, making a 12-year-old feel responsible for a grown woman's emotions. Fourth week, the pet names started. Fifth week, she asked for photos, his outfit, his face, what he looked like when he woke up. Sixth week, I found the message that broke me. I've been gooning to thoughts of you. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? It's our secret. My son didn't even know what that meant. He just said, okay, lol. I wanted to throw up. I screenshot everything and called the school. Principal said he'd investigate. A week passed. Nothing happened. I called again. He told me Mrs. Deneva was a beloved teacher with 12 years of service, and I needed to be careful making accusations like this. That's when I knew the school wasn't going to help. So I drove to the police station. The detective took my phone and started reading. He didn't say anything for a while. Then he looked up. Is your son safe right now? I said yes. He nodded. Good, because this woman needs to be off the streets tonight. They moved fast. Pulled her phone records. Found she'd been texting at least 4 other boys. Same pattern, same manipulation, same secrets. One of them was 8 years old. 8. They arrested her Friday morning. I got a call from another mom that afternoon, crying, thanking me, saying her son had been acting different for months and she didn't know why. Now she knew. The principal released a statement about cooperating with authorities. Same man who told me to be careful with my accusations. I thought about calling him, telling him exactly what I thought of him, but I didn't. I had bigger things to focus on, like explaining to my son that his favorite teacher was an EDP, like helping him understand that none of this was his fault, like watching him realize that someone he trusted had been hurting him and he didn't even know it. The hardest part wasn't the arrest. It was after. My son went back to school the next week and kids wouldn't stop talking, but not the way you'd think. Boys in his class kept coming up to him. Bro, you're so lucky. Did you get to hit? Your mom's such a buzzkill for snitching. He came home confused, asked me why everyone was acting like he won something. I looked at him and said, because if you were a girl, they'd call you a victim, but you're a boy, so they call you lucky. He thought about it for a second, then said, that's stupid. Yeah, it is.